Yes.
Jet Tila.
Jet Tila, the chef. Hi,
Wazuzu.
I'm so excited to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you.
So the name of your restaurant is Wazuzu.
It's Wazuzu at Encore, which is the new Wynn Hotel.
Okay.
The newer Wynn Hotel.
The newer.
That's right.
What does that name mean? How did you come up with it?
So there's a piece of art in China that basically it's a relief sculpture that has 9 dragons on it. It's called Wazuzu. So that inspired the restaurant. So we've got a giant 27-foot crystal dragon right into the restaurant.
And Rick, you can put a picture of that.
I'm showing the website right now. Yeah.
We're showing
You guys
your
don't mess
restaurant
around.
right.
No, we don't.
This is how we do it here at Backstage Live.
We may
like
look
it.
back road and shabby here, but you know.
No, it's all
We're
pro.
really
There's
high
a
tech.
picture of the other hotel. Don't even say the name. Don't even say the name of that hotel. Okay?
Now, I was doing my research on you, and
Right.
you hold the Guinness World Book record for largest stir fry.
And largest
Oh,
California
and.
roll.
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh. Okay,
Absolutely.
so what did that entail?
Lots of food, a 10-foot walk, 1,805 pounds of stir fry in one go, 1,000 pounds of pork. I mean, you know how that goes.
I don't know how that goes.
Oh, yeah. It's basically like a walk the size of this office here.
Okay, now why did you decide to do that?
Right. Well, you know, because I'm insane. Because, you know, I did a large pad thai, like the Thai dish,
Yeah.
and I sent it to Guinness, and they're like, no, it's a stir fry, no bueno, no qualify. So I'm like, forget it then. I'm going to do the world's largest stir fry.
Now, Jet,
Yes.
no one ever talks about who eats these things.
Ah, right.
Yeah.
So you try to do a world record in a place where there's a lot of people. So it was called Charlotte Shout in Charlotte, North Carolina. It was this thing where there's 5,000 people hanging out. So you know what? We put it in little to-go boxes, dollar donation, all to charity.
Oh,
So
that's nice.
it all went to a good cause.
Great.
And what about the sushi, the California roll? Who ate that?
You know what? We had donated to the
Did
world
people,
record
like,
gods.
all like roll it? Like, how do you roll that?
You know, I can't tell you the exact secret, but if you lay out the sushi roll correctly and you have 300 people, you roll it in a certain direction, so it all tightens, and then you got to roll it way back to cinch it down. And then it was donated to the sushi gods because it took like 3 hours to make. It was outdoors. You know where I'm going.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Thank you, sushi gods, for our roll. Exactly.
So we don't have any props here, but you know, it's the holidays coming up. Is there like a cool dish that you can tell people, or you know, give them hints about what they should be bringing or cooking to like some of these holiday parties?
You know, you could flip it a little bit. I think, you know, because I'm the Pan-Asian chef, I think, you know, instead of making pumpkin pie, maybe try to make like there's some Asian pumpkins out there, and use Asian pumpkins. And you can do, you know, pies, you can do like stews, you can do like a pumpkin soup in the actual pumpkin. I think that's a fun way to go. And I always try to like flip everything and make it Asian, and that's like the first thing that came to my head because it's such a cool impromptu interview that I needed to come up with something instantly.
You're like,
So,
that's what I'm gonna say. Well,
right.
what do you like to make? What's one of your favorite things?
You know, again, the holidays are awesome for me. So this is when I don't cook Asian food, right? So
Okay.
I'm all about like the perfect turkey, cranberry sauce. I mean, this is that time
traditional.
of year. Yeah, it's like chilly. It's nice to be in New York and not Vegas, right? So I'm a pretty traditional guy. But we will be making a Thanksgiving maki or Thanksgiving sushi roll at the restaurant Thanksgiving Day. Secret menu. If you see it here, you can ask for it and I'll make it for you.
I was going to say, can I get that delivered to New York from Vegas?
Totally. I mean, you have everything you want in Thanksgiving. So turkey, stuffing, gravy, and a roll. Very fun.
And so, like, how did you start cooking? You know, like how did you get into that?
So I'm from when I was that tall, they chained me to the kitchen. I come from 3 generations.
Forced labor.
Dude, you know, like Asian parents are the worst. No pay. You go work when you can stand, you work. That's how I started. We opened
16 hours a day.
I mean, yeah, and nothing's changed. In 35 years, nothing's changed. So I come from a family of restaurants, so that's how I started.
That's awesome.
And you gave cooking classes in your backyard?
I truly did when
you're out in California,
you need
right?
beer money when you're young. I'm kidding. I'm joking. But you know what? It was a fun way to kind of spread the word about the family businesses. I did cooking classes. The LA Times got wind of it and basically closed me down because I wrote an article and too many people knew about it. So.
And so do you end up like hosting a lot of parties and cooking and being the, you know, because you're the chef?
Right. You know, before Steve Wynn, thank you, Steve, for bringing me into Wazuzu. When I was in LA, I mean, life was fun. I did a lot of private chefing, did a lot of private parties for people. So I'd set up sushi stations. We'd do like wild pig roast, the whole thing. I mean, I've had a fun run, a very fun run.
Well, that's awesome. Well, thanks for stopping by.
It was a pleasure. This is great. I didn't even know this was happening. This
Oh,
is so
yeah.
much fun.
there's a lot of things that go
They're
on in
like,
the early show that you don't know about.
They're like, "Chef, I don't know if anyone told you." And I was like, "Oh, geez, here
You
we
have
go."
to do this interview with this
you don't
crazy,
have to, but
crazy
this is like
people.
The fun part.
Yeah.
This is where the fun happens, right?
We
here.
are the fun part.
This is true. This is
Yeah.
absolutely true, man.
Well, how long are you in New York for?
For about 6 more hours.
Great. Well, hopefully you'll be able to eat some of the great food here.
Absolutely amazing city. I love it here. I'm here all the time. So thank you very
Awesome.
much.
Well, great meeting you.
Pleasure.
Great.
Take care, Jet.
See you later.
All right.